Hello, my germs and sperms, and welcome back to Sonic Dash. This is very loud. There we go. That's slightly better, I guess. But yeah, I think how I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna have each video be a different character. Go for about 10, 15-ish minutes, and then end it eventually at some point. I don't really have amazing podcast-like topics to talk about right now, so I guess I'll, Actually, no, I do have something that I've kind of been holding on my mind recently. I think Sonic Dash is a perfect mobile game, and the only thing that holds it back as of now is the fact that they don't really add anything substantial anymore. It has been quite some time since we last got a new level. Or a new level that was around for more than an event. I just feel like getting a couple of new levels added into the base game with little flicky houses and all that to build and reconstruct would be nice to have. And adding in a few more new characters, like maybe some comic characters, like maybe adding in Surge and Kit, maybe Starline and Bell. And I feel like adding in characters like those that are unlocked by playing 3 new zones, that would be good. That would be nice. That would be really awesome. And I kind of thought about this earlier when I was just playing just to try to unlock the LEGO characters. Is gems are completely useless now. They're kind of like coins in Sonic Origins. They have their use, but after a while, they just become pointless. Like if Sega Hardlight were to drop like 3 new zones tomorrow, right now I would probably have enough gems to complete them right off the bat. All I would need to do would be to unlock the animals. And I don't know if they keep track of animals or not, but if they do, I probably also have enough animals. But stuff like that, I think, would go a long way to help improving the game. I mean, I remember when the big update that made that how the game currently is, I remember that did a lot to make me play it more. Before I was playing just to unlock the characters just because I wanted to and get the achievements. And then I played to finish and unlock all the zones and complete them. And when I finish that, shit. I'll keep this one going. I want to get more special character cards. But anyways, then after that, I kind of just played to finish the zones, and after the zones were finished, I mostly put the game down, except for when I knew there was a new character event. And that was pretty much it. But I definitely do prefer the whole, the new character card system. I always thought it would be nice to have tokens on the game constantly. And like as you play through each zone, each zone would have like its own specific set of like character tokens you could unlock. And then, you know, if you want to unlock, say, Cream the Rabbit, you just had to play fucking Green Hill Zone a lot, and then you'd get cream tokens by playing through Green Hill Zone. And maybe a few other characters would pop up in that Pacific Zone. You know, stuff like that, and then it would be way easier to unlock characters. Maybe even use tokens to upgrade characters. I mean, the card system... shit. The current card system, I feel like, is better than the token system was. The original token system, where it was like 250 tokens for a character, that was good. That worked. That was awesome. But when it got to like 1,000 tokens to unlock Vampire Shadow, it's not really worth it. I can't remember if Supersonic was introduced before or after the 1,000 tokens per character. Granted, yeah, they did make tokens way more everywhere. But just the fact it was 1,000 did not at all feel worth it. That did not feel worth the effort it was to sit down and get 1,000 tokens. Now, 250, when they were much more sparse, that not only felt doable, that also felt fair. Now, with character tokens, so far I haven't unlocked anybody, but... I mean, I'm well on my way to getting Lego Sonic and Lego Andy. Lego Tails is going to take a bit more work. He seems to be a bit more rare, the rare one of the three. But, I really like the card system. And it's not... And skins now, they aren't only event-based. They're now all the time, except for the legendaries. Those, I understand, are only around for certain events. Those I can get behind. Besides, those are always only special things anyways, like the super characters and the movie characters. Those make sense only being limited runs during certain times of the year. But, the rest of the way that they have the card system work, I like it. I wonder if they're doing cards in Speed Battle now. Or if it's still the same way it's always been. You just gotta get it through loot boxes. Which, if that's the case, fuck, Forces still... I don't know. I feel like Sonic Forces Speed Battle would be better if there was like a single player aspect to it. Granted, I guess Dash is the single player for Sonic Forces. I just feel like it would be better if you could play all the tracks in Speed Battle as like a story-based endurance mode. Or like there are like objectives to complete you have to do before reaching the end, like kill all the moto bugs to progress. You know, stuff like that. And then that would be nice, and then that would be a bit better for the loot box system where you randomly get character cards. But now, one thing I would want to improve upon with the current card system in Dash is my Sonic is fully maxed out levels. And so it is entirely useless for me to be running and getting Sonic cards. I don't see a lot of Sonic cards, but when I do, I just feel a sense of, that was useless. You know, because Sonic's already fully leveled up. I think it would be better if, like, once a character's fully leveled up, their cards just stop appearing, which it has been a while since I have seen a Sonic card. Matter of fact, yeah, I have like 91 Sonic cards. Speaking of which, how close are we to the Legos? We are super close, yeah. Only 45 more for Lego Sonic. And I'm not sure how many of the other skins that are close to unlocking. But we'll find out as we go, because I'm going to just play through as each character. You know, give them their own time to shine and all that. I kinda don't like having to collect character cards to upgrade them. I feel like rings are enough. So that's another thing I would change about the current card system. Once you unlock a character with character cards, that's it. They're done. They can no longer show up in the cards. And now other characters that were like rare, super rare, are now more common than they used to be. And you know, you can maybe set something in place where like, if you have every character, you don't have to wait till a particular event to say unlock Super Silver if you have every other character aside from the legendaries. Yeah, that'd be a nice little thing to add, also kind of as a benefit to sitting down and playing the game more. I mean, you already have to grind like ass for rings to fully upgrade a character. Remember, it took me 3 years of playing just to fully level up Sonic. And I've kind of mostly been working on Silver, getting him fully leveled up. I can't remember why I started working on Silver of all people. I think I only started on Silver because I noticed a lot of his stuff was cheaper than the others, and he was also a lot closer to being done, so I kind of focused all my attention on Silver. And then I kind of dropped that because it was very boring. Just grinding and grinding for rings, and every other character would have like one upgrade available for every stat. Meanwhile, Silver's still not a single one. I still need more. But I feel like that is something that is fixed with the character card system now, because, well, since if I want to upgrade a character and I have to get a whole bunch of cards, that means I also have to spend a whole bunch of time collecting rings to get those cards. So the system kind of evens itself out now that I think about it. This is a much better designed system than I first thought of. It's much better than what I originally thought. How tokens could have been used to upgrade. I originally thought of it as you get a character token after so many, you can then just upgrade the character, and then you could use rings. That's another thing I thought about. What if you could, like, trade in your gems for rings and red rings, and then you can use either rings or red rings to get, like, little character card packs. You know, contains like 10 random, or like, it would contain like 30 random character cards. Completely random, right off the roulette. And it could be like, I don't know how many rings. I don't know how many would be a fair amount. I mean, you don't want to make it too cheap, so that way you can just constantly hit up the roulette. Until you have until you have enough cards to fully upgrade everybody. And the only thing is getting the rings. You don't want to do that, but you also don't want to make it so expensive you feel like you're getting ripped off. Maybe like, and of course you'd have different levels, some being more expensive. The ring ones would mostly cover the common and uncommon, and like the gem ones would cover the rare characters. And then finally for the red star rings, those would cover like legendaries and all that. And of course with all of them you'd have chances of getting character cards for others. Like in a common pack, you could have a chance to get like a couple cards for legendary or rare characters. You know, as you do. And then, like, after a while, once you have every character unlocked, you can then make it to where, oh, wow. Now the other card packs are a bit cheaper. You know, I don't know, something like that would be cool. Or, I don't know. I just want more new content, aside from character scanning. I'm very happy to have the LEGO characters and the super characters and all that. I just want, like, more new characters. Like, I want another Tangle and Whisper. Shit. Okay, well, that's 15 minutes. I'm gonna call it for this Tails video on Sonic Dash, and, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video.